Hi, Craig Thompson with the Sampson Insurance Agency. The area north of Boston sustained a tornado in recent weeks, something that's quite unusual in Massachusetts, obviously. I want to talk a little bit about the coverage associated with that type of event and also how claims would be handled. There seems to be a lot of misinformation out there about this type of event, whether it be a hurricane or a tornado or unusual weather conditions. Tornado is clearly covered under Massachusetts and all the policies actually sold in New England. The direct damage to the house itself is covered, subject to a policy deductible. Typically they start at $500, but they can go substantially higher. And there are good premium savings associated with taking a higher deductible. But the actual ensuing damage from the tornado is covered under the policy. An owner-occupied home or homeowners policy also has a provision in it that allows you to collect for the loss of use of the home. So let's just say my home is uninhabitable as a result of a tornado. The cost of moving, the increased cost associated maybe with transportation and food and extraordinary living expenses, costs above the normal living that I would normally incur if I was still in the home, are covered under the policy as well. When it comes to a rental property, let's just say we own a home that's a three-family and we rent out all 3 units. The direct damage to the building itself is covered for this type of event. So it would pay to repair and replace the damaged items in the home. The area that's sometimes under dispute or controversial is that of the tenants. The tenants really should carry a tenant's insurance policy. We recommend these for everybody. They're very inexpensive and it really provides good coverage. The cost for the tenant to move out is borne by the landlord. There's a provision in Mass law that requires that $750 tenant relocation expense be added to every renter insurance or every tenant occupied property. So really there is coverage for this type of event. I know it's rare in Massachusetts and in New England, but we're incurring a lot of unusual weather events in the last decade or so. So there is coverage. It's subject to the deductible. The only area that we recommend that people look at is something that has to do with both debris removal, that is the cost of carting away the damage, and also coming into compliance with current building codes or ordinances. Both of these items do typically require a little extra thought and to some extent it's an inexact science, but we'd like to find out a little bit about the town or city that the home is located in and what the current ordinances are. For instance, the home may have to be rebuilt, set back from the road a little bit further. The undamaged portion of the building may have to be torn down and come into current code. Roof, electrical, there are other utilities or critical systems within the buildings that may have a triggering event after a claim where they may have to come into compliance with code. So those are the couple of areas that are a little bit, that need a little bit of individual attention. But I wanted to dispel this myth that there's no coverage for tornadoes. There simply is. So Craig Thompson, Sampson Insurance, give us a call for any of your insurance needs. Thank you.
We hope to hear from you. We'd love to be of service to you. Check us out at www.sampsonins.com.